Okay, first off, sorry about the lighting. The sun is right over there, and if I turn so you can see my face, then the sun is right in my eyes and I can't see anything. And I've got a couple of notes here that I'm going to try to read. I want to comment on my last video. So last night I had a private conversation with Cerebrasana, and she, in a somewhat comedic voice, read out the WHO potential benefits and advantages to wearing a mask. And then she read out the potential dangers. But what I want to focus on right now are the supposed potential benefits and advantages. Ready? Number one, here we go. You're going to love this. Reduced exposure risk. Okay, that actually sounds reasonable. Reduced exposure risk. You know, you stop in droplets. What was it that Fauci said? It might stop a droplet. You can get some schmutz on your schmutz mask. Might stop a droplet. Okay, reduced exposure. That's actually physical. You know, when you talk, little droplets fly out. It can almost see that, except the science actually doesn't bear that out. There's mountains of science that shows that masks don't stop the spread of any disease. Mask manufacturers actually print this on the box. And many scientific studies actually show that even surgeons who work in open wounds actually don't have to wear them, because there's no study to show that the infection rate is any higher or lower with or without a mask in a surgical setting. Okay. Refuted number one. All right, here we go. This is going to get fun. Watch this. Number two. Reminding people to be compliant. Wait, what? What? Me wearing a mask? The advantage to me wearing a mask, the advantage. Why would I wear a mask? There's an advantage. You should wear a mask because there's an advantage. What's that advantage? Oh, that's right. I'm freaking reminding other people to be compliant. Did your brain melting yet? Part of number two, this is killer. As part of number two, it also says, there's the potential for the reverse effect. So they just negated their own argument right there, and within one breath. Reminding people to be compliant, this may also have a reverse effect. Oops, maybe we shouldn't have put that in there. Moving on to number three. Economic benefit. Well, there's a shortage of masks, and there's individual enterprise, because, you know, we crashed the whole freaking world's economy. We closed your business. You're out of work. Your employees are out of work. Everybody's sitting around with their thumbs up their ass. Hey, I got an idea. You could make a few bucks hand sewing these little masks. You could make a few bucks. Individual enterprise. So let me get this straight. Wearing a mask, the advantage to actually wearing the mask is I could make some money by making and selling masks? Non sequitur. Does not compute. Number four. Cultural expression. This one blows my mind. I mean, they all blow my mind, but this one, cultural expression, that's an advantage? Let me get this straight. I got hats and shirts and shoes. I got Nike and I got Pink Floyd and I got, you know, Adidas and whatever you want to advertise, right? Your Chanel, DC, whatever. But, oh, there's an advantage. I got another billboard I can put on my face. I can advertise my favorite band or my favorite cologne or my favorite shoes, or I got my Georgia Bulldogs on. Georgia Bulldog mask. That's an advantage. Really? That's an advantage. Number five. Reduced potential stigmatization. Wow. Really? I hope you know what those words mean. Do you know how words work? Reduced potential stigmatization? That's an advantage. So when I wear my mask, I have an advantage. I have an advantage when I wear my mask because it reduces potential stigmatization. Yeah, what it does is it virtue signals to other people that their unfounded fear is somehow founded. They have some basis to be afraid when there's no reason to be afraid. Hashtag page 39. Hashtag page 39. Number 6, making people feel they can play a role in contributing to stopping the spread. What was it Dr. Fauci said? Remember that interview where he gave about the schmutz mask? He said, you know, people shouldn't be walking around with masks. It might make people feel better, right? But healthy people shouldn't be walking around with masks. That's what he said. It would make people feel better. I'm sorry, but your feelings don't mean shit to me when it comes to real science. You want me to wear a fucking ritualistic shame muzzle? Fuck your feelings. Show me the science. If you can show me real data, real science, real peer-reviewed science that shows that wearing a mask actually stops the spread of any disease, I might consider it. But I can actually show you that there is tons of science, peer-reviewed science, that shows that there is no spread of disease by wearing or prevention of spread by wearing a mask. While at the same time, I can show you another mountain of science that will prove and show that wearing a mask, especially on a regular basis, especially if you wear the same mask all the time or at long periods of time, that you're going to make yourself sick, that they're actually dangerous, not just for the hypoxia, but because it's a petri dish, it's a warm environment, mold and mildew and bacteria get in there and they grow, and you're breathing it in and you're breathing it out. They're dangerous. You're going to make yourself sick. This, to me, from the WHO, is so astonishing. I mean, what was it? The only one potential that might actually have some validity was number 1, with reduced exposure. Maybe we can kind of see that, maybe. But the science doesn't bear that out. All the rest are bullshit, nonsense, feeling, emotion-based fuckery. Take care.